Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Inc., Bubba Burger, Cliff Kid, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand Innovative Branding Solutions, Fusionetics, MLS, Nesquik, Nike, Just Do It, Positive Coaching Alliance, Better Athletes, Better People, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sunmade, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into today's broadcast here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, located at the Toyota Soccer Center here in Frisco, Texas. My name is Griffin Weinberg. I'll be along with you here on Field 7 the rest of the day throughout the week, providing commentary on all of these great youth soccer games. Today we have a matchup in the 14U Girls Division between Nationals Union 04 Black and Michigan Jaguars 04 Green. By way of how these two teams got here, we'll start with Nationals Union. Went 6-0-1 in National League play en route to becoming the National League Red Division champions. Scored 12 goals during play and only conceded 2. Obviously the top team in that division. They played a lot of 1 or 2 goal games during that time, and their only draw came in the final game. For Michigan Jaguars, a little bit of a different story from coming in first. They came in second in the National League Blue Division, the record of 5-1-1, and they ended up scoring 15 goals while only allowing 4. They also came in second in the Midwest Regional Championships, so they definitely want a little bit of revenge. Coming in second 2 times in a row is not the ideal way for head coach Barry Scott and his team. They're going to look to change things around here at the National Championships, and we are underway here in the third game of the day here on this beautiful Tuesday in Frisco, Texas. Michigan Jaguars are wearing green and Nationals Union wearing white with blue shorts, and the Red Sox sporting the amazing colors red, white, and blue. Player to look out for on the Nationals Union side would be number 5, Samantha Springer, who put up 5 goals in National League play, good for second in that division. These games in the 14U division will be 35 minutes long per each half. Already good passing here between the Jaguars, and we have one good look here for number 13. She's got a chance to fire on net, and that one goes up in the air, bobbled away, and now has to be cleared out by a Nationals Union defender. First good look from Kyra Carfonta. Now Nationals Union is here on the counter. It is Samantha Springer. Springer finds one of her teammates on the far side, and the keeper for Michigan, Batul Rita, comes out and makes the stop. Well, you can't ask for a better start and a more exciting start for that matter. And I mentioned in the previous broadcast that you can go ahead and tweet at me if you ever have anything to say. If I'm pronouncing a name wrong, you want to correct me. If you have an interesting fact on your child or family member who's playing in one of these games, or if you just want to tell me that I'm not doing a good job, you can tweet at me at Griff_Berg. That's at GRIFF_BERG to clear me up on things, or just give me a shout out, I guess, if you want to. I've already been corrected on a few name pronunciations, so you won't be weird for doing it. And I only say that for correcting me on pronunciations because we're not given any kind of name pronunciation guide. We're given the rosters, so I'll try to do my best to make sure that you guys are happy with the quality of the broadcast. You got to think that Carfonta's first look in that opening minute, the opening seconds really, could have really set the tone of this entire match if Michigan was able to come out and put up a goal first, because as I mentioned, they've come in second a lot, so they definitely want to change the narrative on that. Here come the Jaguars once again being taken down as Carfonta. Now trying to speed things up and go for the throw-in was Maren Wesner. This one will be going the other direction. Here comes Michigan once again, trying to speed things up. Now on the far side, rather coming near side. Here's a Michigan Jaguars player. Having to come out of net is the keeper, Leah Wolf. So two very good early chances here for the Jaguars. Batul Rita and Leah Wolf, the keepers for today's match. Trying to make a move is Taylor Solomon. Looking up ahead for her teammate. Now here with possession, Kylie Cesarek. Moving it over to the far side of the pitch now for Ella Offer. Before that one is cleared up and going towards the way of Kyra Carfanta. That one was cleared up by Megan Oliver, keeping possession in the way of Nationals Union. And now it'll turn the other way. Nationals Union looking to make their first charge towards the goal. Already seen two good chances from the Michigan Jaguars. Now coming down with the ball was Trista Walker. That one being sent up in the middle from Alyssa Romatz. Well, things have seemingly slowed down since that exciting first couple of minutes. It also doesn't help that the weather is starting to pick up throughout the rest of the day. This morning we started at about 76 degrees. I'm trying to look up what the temperature is right now. It feels like it's somewhere in the 90s. Leah Wolf trying to put that one up as far as she can. staying on Michigan's offensive side. This one is going to go towards Michigan's way. Or now it is saying that it is about 90 degrees here down in Frisco. As Kylie Cesarek elected to have that one roll into the hands of Leah Wolf. The first two games we've had here on Field 7 today were pretty exciting. They were both in the boys 16U division. One game with a score of 3-2, the other one 2-1. Some exciting finishes. That ball rolls behind the bench of National Union Black. You know, that's clearly one of the bigger problems that they have at these kind of big tournaments. There's always balls that have to roll over behind the field, over the net, and you have to go chase after them, and that takes up some of the time on the field. Nationals Union Black now going to have a free kick coming up. It's going to be Carly Boyd taking it. Puts a boot on that one, keeps it low, and it goes past Rita for a goal kick. Here comes Nationals Union Black now, trying to fire up a shot, but that one was deflected away. Samantha Springer was hoping to make something happen there. Nationals Union, though, keeping possession. Battling along for possession was Sophia Zaluki just moments ago. That ball will stay with Nationals Union Black. Carfonta has to go and get that ball out of the crowd. See if Michigan can create some offense here. And a little bit of a collision between a couple of the players. Carfonta fell down. Looked like she collided with Taylor Solomon. Free kick, a nice boot on it, gets put inside the 18. That one put up. It's going to roll over the near touchline and will stay with Michigan. Good service there from Kaylin Smith. Here's Smith now once again just outside the 18. Fires up a shot, and that one just goes past the net. Good look there from 19 in green. will result in a goal kick, but another nice shot on goal there from the Jaguars. Take another look at the shot off the right foot, just goes past the reach of Leah Wolf. It was a good shot there from Kaylin Smith. We'll see if Michigan can keep that offensive going. Going to have our first substitutions of the day. 3 of them will be made by Nationals Union. Looks like number 23, Caitlin Levender. 11, Ava Betchel. And number 13, Berlin Hillman, checking in for Nationals Union. Like Samantha Springer is going to take a seat on the bench. As the service now goes inside off the head of one player. That one fired away, sails over the bar. Just over 15 and a half minutes here that we're through with in this first half of a 35-minute half here for the 14U girls division. Looks like 3 more substitutions here for Nationals Union Black. 15, 12, and 41 checking in. Emma Dalamonte, Lauren Turpin, oh, and the number 15 was Anna Wandry. Lost her on my roster sheet. So already 6 substitutions made here, and they're going to be doing that a lot, I'm assuming, because it's getting hotter out here. Give the girls as much of a break as they possibly can. Get some water, rest up, don't get overworked. Michigan now trying to run after it. Showing some good speed, though, on the Nationals Union side was number 31, Taylor Solomon. This ball goes inside off the head of a Nationals Union defender, still being batted around. Leah Wolf comes out, and she gobbles that ball up. So solid defense there from Nationals Union Black. Michigan has controlled much of the offensive game here. One more substitution, this time from the Michigan Jaguars side. 12 is checking out in green. That was Ella Jans. Looks like number 16 for the Jaguars has now checked in. Amanda Fury. Michigan would like to make another substitution. That'll happen at the next stop of play. And a nice little pass caught by the coach for Nationals Union Black. Fair catch called. Right now the teams are going to be taking a water break here. As we mentioned, the temperatures are starting to rise. And it's good for everyone to make sure that they stay hydrated, because the last thing you want is a player or a referee passing out on the pitch. Now we're going to be starting things back up here in the 22nd minute. The 14U Girls Division, Nationals Union Black versus the Michigan Jaguars. Nationals Union Black right out of the water break, looking to get on the offensive. A throw in on the far side for the Jaguars now. A low cross trying to go inside, deflected away by a Union defender.
Well done, Berlin! Stop! Yes, Alyssa. Inside on number 9 and between 19. Alyssa, between 9 and 19, yes. CJ higher, let her be.
And once again, one of the caveats of playing in a youth soccer tournament. The ball leaves, you got to wait for it to come back. Actually, never mind. We just had a substitution here for the Jaguars. Like number 1 just checked in, Ashley Cherniowski. That one looked like it could have been called a handball, and it will. So now Michigan will take back possession. Michigan maintaining to keep possession while Nationals Union Emma Delamonte
Get closer.
trying to fight along for it. Now looks like this ball is going to roll over the byline.
So listen, if you come across, take the line away. He's forced to go back. Emma, without the pressure. Step higher and inside. Carly, closer to row.
Here comes Michigan now once again. Low cross on the inside. There's a teammate. It was 16, and that one was deflected away. It's going to end up being a goal kick. Another good look there from Michigan, though, coming off the foot of Amanda Fury.
No crosses there.
So Michigan continuing to get good looks on goal. Still trying to find the back of the net. But their offense is showing out here early on. Now in the 25th minute. Nationals Union Black had that good look back in the first minutes of the game. Since then, it's been very spare on the offensive side. You're going to get a chance to move along here.
Fine, Eva. Emma, turn. Good. Well done, Eva. Go. Yes, well done, ladies. Go. Carly. Emma, stay inside of her.
Trying to make a run after it is 11 in white, Ava Bechtel. Excuse me, Ava Bechtel, it looks like. Jaguars doing some good triangle passing now. Another ball that could have hit off of Lauren Turpin's arm, but this one stays over here with the Jaguars. That's 24 in green. Michigan will be making another substitution here. 14 in green will be checking in. Sarah Scaling. And it looked like she was coming in for Kaylin Smith. Trying to find a teammate inside the box was number 27, Alyssa Carnes.
Alyssa for the cross. You can curl it away. CJ, step.
Physical play on the far side of the pitch between Carfanta and a Union Black defender. Ball being bounced around near the midfield now. trying to move inside. Carfonta was able to get past a couple defenders, using her skills to move between a couple of the Union Black defenders. Couldn't get anything out of that possession, though. Kyra Carfonta has definitely shown her skills here in this first half. Now she's just looking to add a goal to her resume. We're going to have some more substitutions here for Nationals Union Black. 4 new players entering the game, and it looks like 2 new players on the Jaguars side checking in. It's like 17 and 99 in green. That is Lindsay Ramos and Marin Wesner. Looks like I saw 19 and 9 checking in for Nationals Union Black. Kylie Cesaric, along with Sophia Zaluki. Did not see the other 2 numbers who came in, though. Here comes the free kick. Put a good boot on it, but Rada ended up coming out of the net to grab that one up. Some action here in the midfield. Jaguars maintain possession now, looking up ahead for one of their teammates. Here's 24 in green with a chance, and now coming out of the net was Leah Wolf to make a good stop.
Relax.
Heads up play by the goalie for Nationals Union. Another good look there, though, for the Jaguars. Kate Mazur coming just that close to helping her team go up 1-0. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in this first half of play. Score still tied 0-0.
Tell Ella to avoid those crosses. Leah, great job coming in for it. If anything, you get this every time. So we're fine. Sammy, get one.
Feels like Nationals Union Black has not had a very good chance on goal in quite some time now. Had a few solid looks. Samantha Springer, who came back into the game, was trying to chase after that ball before it was kicked back by Megan Oliver. Now here on the near side of the pitch, Mazur falls down. That one being pushed up ahead by Carly Boyd. Awaiting the throw-in from the near side for the Jaguars. As time is winding down, we're now in the final minute here in the first half. Cleared up the way by a Jaguars defender. 30 seconds remaining here. I don't believe we're going to be getting a lot of stoppage time. I don't imagine it'll be more than a minute. Unless they're accounting, of course, for the water break, then it will probably be more than a minute. We're getting the sign now. It looks like it says 2 minutes on the board, so we'll go ahead and assume that's how much time we're going to be having here in stoppage time.
Try to get us forward, not in the middle. Sophia, get back, yes. Taylor, closer to Corey.
We'll see what Michigan can do on their offensive side. Here comes Wesner. Taken away by a Nationals Union defender. Jaguars trying to push it up. Nationals Union trying to run on the counter now. Good stop there from 14 and Green. Isabella Burke now. Trying to look inside. Cleared up the way by the Jaguars. Nice little header there by Wesner, but that one just went a little bit too far out of the reach from Fury. Should just have about 1 minute remaining here in stoppage time.
Come on, come back and defend. Sophia, get back. Bella, we need better there. Connect the first pass to Sammy. Sophia, stay closer to turf.
The Jaguars hoping for one last push here with the clock winding down. And it appears that we're going to be going into the half with a stalemate. There goes the whistle from the referee. That will finish off the first half here in the 14U division game between the Michigan Jaguars and Nationals Union Black. Score tied at 0-0. We'll go ahead and take a halftime break before we get things kicked off in the second half here from the Toyota Soccer Center in Frisco, Texas at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media and Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags Inc., Bubba Burger, Cliff Kid, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand Innovative Branding Solutions, Fusionetics, MLS, Nesquik, Nike, Just Do It, Positive Coaching Alliance, Better Athletes, Better People, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sunmade, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft. The first Monopoly board game went on sale. Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work.
We are back here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships Field 7 at the Toyota Soccer Complex here in beautiful, sunny, and very, very hot Frisco, Texas. Back for the second half of the matchup between the Michigan Jaguars and Nationals Union 04 Black. Score was tied at 0-0 there in the first half. Some good offensive chances from the Michigan Jaguars. A couple of good looks from Kyra Carfanta, but no one was able to put anything in the back of the net. Had a couple of nice plays from the keeper on the Nationals Union side, Leah Wolf. There's been a decent amount of physical play here, but right now we'll see what can happen out of this Nationals Union run. The first moments of the first half started off very strong. Michigan had a very nice look on goal, and on the counter, Nationals Union also had a pretty solid shot. But after that, it pretty much leaned the momentum towards Michigan's side. We'll see if we can keep up some of that momentum here. And it looks like we have a goalie change for the Michigan Jaguars. It looks like Divya Samita Yurakalva will be the new keeper in the net for the Michigan Jaguars. Batul Rita, she had a pretty solid first half. Maybe they just wanted to get a change. Maybe Batul Rita was just getting a little bit hot. They wanted to give her some water. Maybe they just want everyone to play. So we'll get to see what Samita Yurakalva can do. Samantha Springer was the one player to look out for on the Nationals Union side. Mentioned at the top of the broadcast, 5 goals in the National League. That was good for second in that division. She had the first good look of the day in the first half for Nationals Union. Since then, she's been pretty shut out, though. She has spent some time on the bench, though, getting some water and getting some time to cool off. We will most likely have another water break here in the second half, as we did in the first half as well, probably halfway through. Ball being played around midfield right now. Either team trying to get something going. Right now, Nationals Union will gain back possession. Sophia Zaluki trying to work with one of her teammates. Passing back and forth between her and Drew Martin. Right now, the throw-in coming from Ella Offer. Carly Boyd was there before that one was pushed out by the Jaguars. Now the Union gaining possession back once again. Teammate on the inside, that's 24, Carly Boyd. Trying to get past one of the Michigan defenders, fires a shot off with the left foot, and that one's deflected away by Samita Yurakalva. Will result in a corner kick. So a nice little move there from Carly Boyd to get past Lindsay Ramos. And now we'll see what the Union can do with this corner. It's the in-swinging kick. Right in the middle of the box, off the head of a Jaguars defender. Kept in play, though, by one of the players for Nationals Union. That was Ella Offer. The Jaguars trying to clear this one up. Union maintaining possession. Samantha Springer now. And Drew Martin was shoved down aggressively After going after that ball, now the Jaguars are trying to work the counter. Ella Jans will get a chance for a free kick now. Rather, she'll hand it off to Ramos. 5 minutes through here in the second half. 35-minute halves here in the 14U girls division. Ramos sends a ball on the inside, this one being headed around. Offer able to put a foot on it, looking up for one of her teammates. Will she be able to keep it in play? And this one is going to go to the Jaguar side. It looked like it was sent out of play by Michigan's Stella Keating, even though it appeared that Sophia Zaluki was out of play. It looked like the ball went over the touchline before Zaluki was there. The Jaguars will have possession, though. They'll get the throw-in. Maya Spano, 35 in green. Looks like we're going to be getting our first substitution here of the second half for the Jaguars. Lindsay Ramos will be checking out, and Marin Wesner will be coming into the game. Trying to go after the ball was Ella Offer. There were a lot of Jaguar defenders around, though. They pushed that ball back up. Back into the feet of Samita Yurikalva. Nationals Union doing anything they can do to try to make some space. Had a solid look at the goal a few minutes ago that led to a corner. Jaguars, on the other hand, looking for their first good look of the second half. And right now here is Zaluki, who was going after it. And I don't think, at least it didn't appear that Maya Spano knew that Zaluki was that close to her, because Samita Yurikalva had to come a little bit out of the net to grab that ball before Zaluki could get there. Zaluki showed a lot of hustle. Another substitution here for the Jaguars. Kaylin Smith checking out of this match. And Megan Oliver will be coming in. Jaguars trying to make something happen. Nationals Union takes that one back away. Carfanta trying to play some defense, and now she has possession, quickly challenged. Now the Jaguars looking to push things up. Cherniowski was there, but now having to come out of the net to bring that one away was Leah Wolf. Nationals Union Black, once again, they got here by way of winning the National League Red Division, going 6-0-1 in that competition. Scored 12 goals during that run, only conceding 2. Known for strong defense and a balanced offense. The score still remaining at 0-0 here today. Few more substitutions on par for Nationals Union now. Looks like 41 and 11 Emma Dallamonte and Ava Bechtel checking into the match. Just over 12 minutes here into the second half. Substitutions coming very fast between these two teams. The Jaguars will be making one. 24 in green, as well as Nationals Union, 12, 15, and 23 in white. Caitlin Levender, as well as Lauren Turpin and Anna Wandry in for Nationals Union. And it looked like Wesner was trying to push that one up. It was deflected off one of the defenders. For the Jaguars, Ella Alati trying to chase that one down to keep it in play. Another substitution here. 27 in white coming on, 16 in green coming on. Alyssa Carnes for Nationals Union and Amanda Fury for the Jaguars. Lindsay Ramos also coming in for the Jaguars. And Berlin Hillman coming in as well for Nationals Union Black. And another substitution here for Nationals Union. 24 in white coming onto the pitch. That is Carly Boyd. Looks kind of like Carly Lloyd out there with the red, white, and blue on. Jaguars here with a throw-in now. Nationals Union hoping for a run. 27 was running after that one, Alyssa Carnes. Forward was pushed up by Brooke Elsey. Here comes Nationals Union now. Trying to look for the cross. That one rolls over the touchline. It's going to be a throw-in at the far side. Megan Oliver was holding the close mark. Keeps a low ball. Jaguars player does a good job of keeping it in play. This ball's sent into the box now. And there is Samita Yurikova. Nationals Union Black now looking to make another push. On the near side. Berlin Hillman puts that one inside the box. One player was there before it was cleared out by Kate Mazur. Right now we're going to be taking that water break here, halfway through the second half. Just under 17 minutes to go here in the second half between the Michigan Jaguars and Nationals Union Black. So we'll resume things when they get back out on the pitch. And we're back underway here at Field 7 at the Toyota Soccer Center. After the quick water break, everyone else got hydrated, rejuvenated, and ready to play. Looking for our first goal of the game from either team. The offensive chances have been very slow to come by here in this second half. Here come the Jaguars, though. That's Carfonta. Before that one is cleared back up the pitch. Throw in coming up for the Jaguars on the near side. Megan Oliver tries to send one in near the box, deflected away by a Union defender. Another substitution made just there for the Jaguars. 2 new players coming onto the pitch. Coming up on just under 11 minutes remaining, rather just under 12 minutes remaining here in this second half. See what the Nationals Union Black team can do with this chance. Megan Oliver sends that one over the near touchline by our production tent and almost killed some of our members. Just kidding. Maybe. The throw-in from 20 in white. Cleared up by Megan Oliver. Staying on the offensive side. This ball put into the box. There's a couple Nationals Union players around, but it easily bounces into Samita Irakalva. Nationals Union once again here with a chance before that one is also cleared up. See what the Jaguars can do. That's Carfonta trying to challenge for possession. And now here come the Jaguars. That one deflected away by one of the defenders. It looked like Well, I couldn't get a read on the number who it was, but good defense regardless. What was a very opportune chance for the Jaguars as they make a couple substitutions. Ella Alati was the member in green who had a chance to put one in the net there. Here's this ball as it comes into the box now. Cleared back up. Ava Bechtel trying to run after the ball, and that one just goes past Bechtel. Oliver is there to clear it up. Whistle is going to be blown as Bechtel took down Megan Oliver, and a yellow card will be awarded. So there is the yellow card awarded to Ava Bechtel. She was very apologetic about it. Didn't mean to. Goes over to give Megan Oliver a high five. That's the kind of sportsmanship you like to see. And now a couple more substitutions here. Make that 3 more for Nationals Union Black. 8, 9, and 19 in white subbing in. Kylie Cesarik, Alyssa Romatz, and Sophia Zaluki. Here's Bechtel. Looking up ahead, very nice through ball, trying to find one of her teammates. Well, good run there from Berlin Hillman. Good job from the Jaguars making sure that ball did not go over the byline. As a result, the Jaguars now trying to push things up. Another substitution here to be made for Nationals Union Black as they've been doing most of this game. They're making 3 subs at a time, making sure all the players are hydrated, no one gets overheated out on the pitch. 5, 26, and 31 in white coming back in. Isabella Burke, Taylor Solomon, and Samantha Springer. The Jaguars now here with a chance and a shot very low, easily scooped up by Leah Wolf. Looks like that shot came off the feet of Caitlin Rogala. 6 minutes remaining here in regulation. A battle for possession in the midfield. Nationals Union trying to make a run out of it. Here's Springer now. She fires off a shot with the left foot. That one goes to the far right of the net. Right after checking in, Samantha Springer trying to put her team on notice. Another substitution here for Nationals Union Black. Drew Martin just checked into the match. 3 more subs for the Jaguars. 1, 8, and 13 in green. Kyra Carfanta, Ashley Cherniowski, and Stella Keating. Good challenge there from the Nationals Union player. Will result in a goal kick, though. Jaguars needing to make something happen here. Now here coming for the throw-in, Stella Keating. Megan Oliver clears this one up. Jaguars trying to make a run at it. Alyssa Romots, though, able to put possession back in Nationals Union. This ball is going to be going the other way. Just under 3 minutes remaining now in regulation. Now the play's starting to get a little bit more physical here as time winds down. We'll see what Nationals Union Black is able to do here in the closing minutes. Both coaches staying aggressive, pushing their team to create offensive chances. The Jaguars now. Ella Alati, who's trying to make some offense. Cross on the far side, deflected away, back out. Alati was there on the inside before it was cleared out by a Union defender. And as we're coming up on 1 minute remaining here in regulation, Nationals Union will make a substitution. Ava Bechtel coming into the match. And now they're going to need to hurry. Jaguars trying to push things up. Nationals Union as well. Here's Samantha Springer. A couple defenders around her using some nifty moves to get past her defender. Gives it up to a teammate on the far side. That's Bechtel. Marked closely by her defender, trying to go inside to Springer now. Springer rainbows one over her head. Push down inside the box, no call. Now here's a shot, and that one just goes past the net. Right there in the closing minutes, the best look of the day here for Nationals Union Black. It looked like that came off the foot of Drew Martin. And what an opportunity there in the final minutes. Still waiting to see how much stoppage time is awarded. As one substitution was just made for Nationals Union Black, and another one is going to be made for the Jaguars. So the clock continues to run. Still awaiting however much stoppage time we have. It looks like it's going to be 1 minute if I saw the signal correctly. Nationals Union trying to push things up. That ball goes past Springer. Cleared up the way by the Jaguars. Jaguars now have possession. Running up forward is Alati. Alati trying to move in. That one thwarted by a Union defender. The Jaguars will have a throw-in. Wesner sends that one in, just missing her teammate Carfanta. Still keeping possession. Kate Mazur tries to cross one in. Here's another shot, and that one falls, and that one goes into the back of the net. You have got to be kidding me. The Michigan Jaguars score in the closing minutes to put their team on top and most likely take away a win. What an amazing sequence by the Jaguars just as time was winding down to put one in the back of the net, and it looks like they're going to come away with 3 points, giving way to the draw. A dramatic ending here on Field 7 at the Toyota Soccer Center. We'll wait to see how much longer this will go on before the referees blow the final whistle. Looks like Nationals Union will be given one more chance to make something happen. This ball falls back, pushed up. The Jaguars now going back to the possession of Nationals Union. Michigan continuing to push things up. One member falls down, and it looks like that's going to be awarded a free kick for the Jaguars. So I guess it wasn't 1 minute in stoppage time. I don't know how much time they ended up allotting, though. No matter what, the game will continue to go on. Lindsay Ramos goes near side to give it off to her teammate, Alati. Alati dribbling it away and into the corner. Throw-in awarded for the Jaguars. Trying to form a blockade around the ball. Nationals Union trying to push it back up the other way. And there is the final whistle. The Michigan Jaguars stealing this one in the closing minutes to pick up 3 points in group play. An astonishing finish for what was a lackluster game in terms of scoring goals. Offense was there. Both teams had trouble finding the back of the net, but a winner awarded the Michigan Jaguars, now sitting on top of their group. Nationals Union thought they were going to be able to come away with a point. They now have 0 and are going to have to claw their way back into this thing with 2 games remaining in group play. So what an amazing finish here from Field 7 down at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, but a devastating loss for the Nationals Union Black team. They'll look to recover tomorrow as Michigan will look to continue on this pace. Thank you everyone for tuning in to today's game. We'll have another one coming up just around 1 p.m. here in the 14U Girls Division here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship. So make sure to stick around for some more exciting matchups here later on.